happening in the States? Well, we're about ready to departure to Latin America. We'll be heading to Panama. We'll be heading to Costa Rica. We'll be heading to Nicaragua, El Salvador. We'll do Guatemala. We'll be doing Mexico, and then we're going to be doing the States. Our last journey on this trip is actually Miami. A lot of people have been asking me, okay, well, Castor, what do you think about what's happening in the southern Mexico part? And well, frankly, I believe that this caravan is actually paid by the corrupted globalist liberals by the name of George Soros, Crooked Hillary Clinton, and also by all the Democrats, which are they're known as the party of crime. Also, this caravan is actually paid by the left-wing, parties in both Mexico as well as in Venezuela. And also this caravan is also being paid by all the left groups in the States, in Mexico, in Guatemala, and also in El Salvador, just to name a few. So this is not people escaping hardships, because if they were escaping hardships, then they would stay in Mexico. The Mexican president, Manuel Lopez Obrador, AMLO, he's offering them visa to stay and work in Mexico, but rather they say they're going to go all the way to the States. I have something to tell you guys and people. You're not going to get past the US and Mexican border. There's going to be roughly about 3,000 US men and women of service. There'll be the army. Also, on top of it, there's going to be the finance, border patrol and customs agents. So there's no way in the world you're going to get past them. And so, it's like I was going to, not discuss this topic, but lately I've been seeing so much destruction and corruption by the globalist liberals, both in Canada, the United States, and around the world. And we just can't put up with this nonsense. We went through this nonsense in Canada last year under this corrupted liberal globalist, Justin Trudeau, who has been destroying our nation, sovereign nation, by allowing illegals cross the border. Now, people will say, well, Franklin, but you once were an immigrant to Canada. Yes, I was. But I did it the legal way. I applied. I wait in line. Okay. I bought 3 plane tickets. Okay. And after 14 hours of flight, 2.5 days, we end up in the Atlantic province of Canada. Mind you, I went from a 40 plus weather to a minus 35 weather. It doesn't matter. If you want to come to Canada, the United States, you have to do it the legal way, or any country in the world. as a proud right-wing nationalist, conservative, Republican, proud Canadian, and somebody who believes in law and order, I feel that this is simply nonsense. If you don't like your country, you're not going to be carrying a flag. I mean, these people are carrying their Honduran flag. If they don't like their country so much, then why do they have to carry their flag? That is nonsense. Furthermore, why come to the United States when you can stay in Mexico? The Mexican government is giving you literally amnesty. Now, well, people feel like I will help people that believe in justice, in law and order, who believe in doing the things the right way. If you have the money to pay a coyote for $15,000, then you have enough to apply for residency. Both in Canada and in the United States, you only need $10,000 US to qualify for residency. Then on top of that, you need to brush on your English or Spanish if you're in the States. And if you're in Canada, English and French. So no, I don't feel sorry for these people, because if you were suffering like you say you would not be carrying the Honduran flag. You would not be coming illegally destroying property in Mexico. You would respect the rule of law. When I immigrated to Japan 2 years ago, I did it the legal way. I paid a lot of money. I bought my ticket. I got my passport and I went to Japan. The legal way. I will not condone illegal activities. So no, I don't feel sorry for these people. Plus, these people are being paid. I mean, if you were suffering, then you would not have water and food along the way like other migrants do. This is simply paid for by the corrupted globalists and George Soros, a criminal who from Europe, a Hungarian American born criminal who became a billionaire by deceiving kind of and sending a lot of innocent Jews in the Holocaust. Now, I'm against globalism, I'm against corruption, I'm against liberals in both Canada and around the world. And so these are my 2 cents for the day. So yeah, I have a poster on this, and of course I'll be covering these people in a couple weeks in Latin America. So if you don't like your government, then fight against your government, like in Venezuela, like in Nicaragua. Don't come and break the law by trying to get in, breaking property in Mexico, disrespecting people and killing police officers and people along the way, and also fighting, and also by disrupting and breaking property in Mexico border. If you want to come to the United States, do it legally. Apply. Get in line. So no, I don't feel sorry for these people. And besides, they're leftist sympathizers for the most part. And they're cowards because they're using women and children as shields. So people want to know what my posture is? Well, this is my posture. I feel that this nonsense needs to stop. If you don't like your country, if you talk bad about your country, that things are horrible over there, then why do you carry your Honduran flag? Why do you have to, If you have a problem with society, why don't you fix it by fighting against your government, like they do in Nicaragua, like they do in Venezuela? Those people are fighting against their corrupted governments. Then, if you don't like it, then fight it. Anyways, the same people that are saying that this is all a charade, that are saying that, oh, the government this, government that, you guys voted for this government. So now I only say is put up or shut up. This is your host, the Canadian Beaver, live on the Castor Network. Today we're live here broadcasting. We are 1 day away from heading to Latin America on our humanitarian relief